Be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video for a quick tip. What's up, guys, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at some other cars that are in the family. This is my father-in-law's car. He actually painted this car himself in his driveway, guys. Is that not amazing? Now, it's not a perfect car. He'll be the first one to tell you that. But it looks really, really good, and especially considering he painted this car himself in his driveway. I'm unbreakable. I've always told you guys, if you're passionate enough about something, you can figure it out, you can make it work, and you can do it yourself. Passion is a great thing to have. Passion gives you stuff like this. Now, you have to work for it. It doesn't come free. But if you're passionate enough about something, you'll figure a way out to make it happen. And that's what he did. He wanted to paint his own car, and finally, the day comes, he does it. He painted his own car. I mean, the amount of work that goes into something like this is beyond belief. You know, doing it yourself. There's so much time that's involved in it. You know, you have to sand the car down. You have to spray it. You have to come in wet sand and buff. You have to put all your stripes on it. So I just think that that is just amazing. The dedication that it took to do this, being his first one he's ever done, is amazing. That should show you guys you can do the same thing. You know, to go out here and jump on a project like this is no small task. YouTube's out there. Do your research. You know, get your motivation from whatever it is that you need to get your motivation from. Whether it's music or whether it's more pictures of other people's cars, whether it's going to car shows, whatever it may be, build your passion up. And you can do something like this on your own. I'm so proud of him for what he did. I think it's just awesome. I cannot praise him enough. There's still work to be done on the car, but you know what? Isn't there always? None of these cars are ever completed 100%. There's always stuff left to do. You know, this car is going to take on a whole new meaning to him. You know, this car will probably never leave his sight, I'm sure. Take a look over here. You have seen this car on the channel before. They call this car Moonshine. Automatic. It's just super, super clean. This car goes to car shows all the time. So like I told you, we are a car family. This is a lifestyle, you know, that we live, every one of us. Pretty much everybody in my family at some point in time has either been into cars or into cars right now. I mean, this is my mom's car. You guys have seen this car already. We went to Louisiana, picked it up, come back, and immediately started work on it. We put wheels on it, we lowered it, we bought the tinted headlights. This car looks so good. I love it. So this is a 99 Cobra also. This is the same exact year model as the black one that we're working on right now. You can see what we're kind of shooting for on the black one is to make it look like this. Just really clean. Everything will work on it. That's what it's all about, guys. So there will be more information coming on my father-in-law's car. At the moment, though, we just didn't have a lot of time, and I wanted to show you the car. But I am very proud of what he's done. I mean, that takes dedication, guys. But at the same time, I hope this is also motivation for you if you're wanting to get out there and do something similar. I always recommend doing things yourself if you can. Save the money and get that knowledge. So next up, we're going to look at my Foxbody. Like I told you guys, I have the Rockford Fosgates in the car now. I have both of them in the car, and I figured I'd just let you hear what it sounded like. We have both speakers installed in the car. I think they sound really good. These blew me away for the price. I'll put a little screenshot up of what I paid for them. I bought them off eBay. On this one, somebody had already massaged out the metal to get a bigger speaker in, which kind of sucks, but ultimately that thing's not going anywhere. And this takes me back to why I appreciate these cars when they're completely bone stock. Granted, I could probably bend some of that metal out. You just don't get to see many Fox bodies that are completely unmolested. So it kind of sucks. But all in all, it doesn't matter. These things are going to sound fine. Real quick, I'll go ahead and show you, somebody asked on Instagram earlier what the part number was. Here they are, guys. I still have to situate the ground issue that I have with the car. It's got that staticky kind of crap going on. But that's okay. We'll get all that sorted out. Go ahead real quick and we'll just play a little bit of Yellow Wolf, since that's what we were playing earlier. Well, all right, guys, that's the speakers. I think they sound really good. Obviously, I've said that 1,000 times already, but also we have some content coming up with the Cobra here pretty soon. We're also going to finish up the black car out there, but we need to have a discussion on what we are going to do with the Terminator, guys. This is just not good.
I'm too long-sighted for this short-term shit. Never follow fads. I'm busy making shit. We just wait for the flavor of the week to come back again. Rocky Road seems to be a theme. Damn, it's back again. Back to kill, I'm back to...
As you guys can see, this thing is a hot mess. It's filthy. I mean, it can all be washed up. No big deal. But we do need to talk about the car, decide what it is that we're going to do with this car on the channel. And yes, I'm including your opinions because it matters. If you guys want to see this car stay, you want to see me do some things with it, then let me know in the comment section below, because at this point, I don't know what I want to do with the car. Whether I want to keep it, put some new wheels on it, lower the boost, daily drive the car a little bit more, or just sell it. Something's got to change though. So let me know in the comment section below what you think we should do with the Terminator. And as always, thanks for watching. All right, so one last thing. Now, this is pretty important. I have used this probably more than any other tip or trick that I have ever given. If we ever have an issue with the car, with it skipping or not running right, you know, one of the first things that we do now is we go out and we put the Mr. Fusion on it and we check to see if it has any vacuum leaks. That is by all means a great thing to do. But also go out, find yourself a really dark area, whether it's in your garage or outside in your yard, whatever the case may be. Pop the hood on your car, look under the hood for arcs and sparks. Let your eyes adjust. It takes a little bit. Sometimes you got to really concentrate to see it. But Andrew had a glow around each of the spark plugs. Now we know that his car needs new spark plugs. Also, there were a couple arcs over at the coil. You know, a lot of times we go in and we buy new spark plugs and wires. That's like your first little tune-up thing. That is not always the best option though. You may not have an issue with your spark plugs or wires. It could be a vacuum leak. It could be anything for that matter. And this could find where your skip is coming from. That's the tip of the day. Thanks.